you doing? This is Black Shy Guy here. Welcome once again to another video. Yes, as you may know, I was in a hiatus because I was watching the inauguration of Donald Trump. I was watching all of that, plus I had to work. Listen, cut a guy a break, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of things is popping off right now. But before we continue, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Also subscribe if you're not a resident of Chi-Town yet. And as always, thank you for sitting at my table. We are getting down to the nitty gritty, and I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Trump was not playing. Trump was not playing. He is out there. He's grabbing all these mofos. You heard me? He's grabbing all of them. And listen, there's a lot of people who are sympathizing with the people that are getting deported, this and that and the third. You got to understand, the majority of the people that are getting deported are illegals, yes, but a lot of them are freaking rapists, robbers, and murderers. If you sympathize with them, then go with them. Go with them. We ain't gonna miss you. Listen, before I continue, let's go on a deep dive and watch what's going on. And let's see what ICE has been up to as of late.
Repeatedly, they are not going to cooperate with ICE or...
Well, President Trump's illegal immigration crackdown is off to a fast start. Fox News has learned that in a 33-hour period between Tuesday morning and Wednesday night, ICE agents arrested over 460 migrants, many with long criminal histories. But these operations aren't just limited to Boston. They're taking place all over the country. Bill Malugin is getting an exclusive look at this massive, important operation in the sanctuary city of Boston. Live now to Bill.
Listen, there's a lot of cities who don't want to cooperate with ICE. They don't want to cooperate, despite the fact that a lot of these immigrants are murderers, rapists. Listen, there's a lot of Lincoln Rileys that we don't know about that are out there who suffered in the hands of these immigrants. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of them are illegals. They're illegals. They didn't come into this country legally. And I know a lot of people are going to say, right, and you're Spanish, you're Dominican, you're not originally from this country. But yeah, I got my papers. Yo tengo mi pasaporte. Yo, I got my New York State license. Mira, yo soy de este país ahora, okay? So don't get on my ass about nothing. I'm a freaking American now. You heard me? I'm Dominican, yes, but I'm American, and I want to live in a country that's freaking free of rapists, murderers, and robbers. If you want to sympathize with those people getting deported, listen, like I said in the beginning of this video, go with them. We ain't gonna miss you.
Well, Emily, we've heard officials here in Boston and in Massachusetts say repeatedly they are not going to cooperate with ICE or mass deportation efforts by the Trump administration. And ICE says, well, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to cooperate with us. We're still going to go into your city and we're going to do the job. And we were with ICE Boston yesterday for about 10 hours as we got to watch them firsthand carry out immigration enforcement. Take a look.
Good morning, everyone.
It's a frigid 5 degrees in the pre-dawn hours just outside of Boston.
Look at it.
Where this team of elite ICE officers is briefing on their targets.
ICE team, baby.
We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today.
Within moments, the officers are on the move.
Notice, he said extremely violent offenders. He didn't say people who are innocent but just came in illegally, even though they are also most likely going to get deported as well. But a lot of people are sympathizing for the first 460 people that are getting deported. Why? Why? Because if they rob your moms or rape your sister, you ain't going to think about that, right? Do you notice that they robbed and raped ladies all around your neighborhoods, all around the country? Why do you think they're getting deported so easily? Stop sympathizing with these garbage-ass people.
With eyes on their first target.
Looks like we got movement, target vehicle coming out.
Damn,
they quickly take him into custody. He's an MS-13 gang member wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder. And he has an Interpol red notice out for his arrest.
Aggravated murder. You hear that? You sympathize with that?
We are targeting very violent threats to our community.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions.
17 criminal convictions. 17 criminal convictions. You really want to sympathize with that garbage?
In recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally.
Oh, my God.
This is what ICE calls collateral.
So you guys got your main target just now, but you got somebody else. What just happened?
So our main target was released by a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. That person was released back into the community, and when we went to go find him, he's with somebody else who was previously removed from the United States. So he's
People were raping people, robbing people, and being released back into the community. Basically, the catch and release that's been going on every time a criminal commits an offense. With the Biden administration, this is what's been going on. And now that Trump is in, basically guaranteed that he was going to start this shit the minute he went in office. And now he's basically completing all his promises, and people are gonna bitch. People bitch about the most dumbest shit every time. I mean, now that he's removing criminals out of your neighborhood, you guys are gonna bitch?
he's gonna go today too.
And that is exactly what border czar Tom Homan has warned would happen.
When we find the bad guy, he's probably with others that are in the United States illegally. They may not be a criminal priority, but we're not walking away from them.
ICE Boston says they will continue to go into sanctuary jurisdictions and do their job.
Today was a good day. Today we took
damn right it was a good day.
Public safety threats out of our communities. Unfortunately, a lot were released by sanctuary policies, but we're here to tell the Commonwealth and the rest of the country.
Listen, the catch and release has been happening with the Biden and Kamala administration. Rapists were raping people, robbing people, being put into jail and released back into the community. There were no consequences at all. We finally got a president that basically commits to what he says. Basically, once he got in office, he said, I'm going after all these rapists, all these robbers, and they're going to get the fuck out of the country. Now that he's doing that, now that he's cleaning up the neighborhood, people want to bitch and act like he's Hitler or something like that. That they basically wish they could take back their vote. Then listen, nobody's stopping you. Use your passport and go with these people. Go with them. Go live with them. You don't want your neighborhood cleaned out? Go live with them. It's so ridiculous.
Agree that we're going to find them whether they're released or not.
And guys, a quick note on some of the blurring we did in that story. We decided to hide the faces of the ICE officers, obviously, because a lot of them
absolutely, you got to hide them faces, man. You got to protect them.
The suspects, if their cases are still pending, if they've been arrested but haven't been convicted yet. We also learned after we were done filming that ICE picked up another target on the other side of the city. This was a previously deported Honduran illegal alien who was arrested locally and is facing charges for raping a woman while holding a gun in her mouth, guys. Those are
raping a woman while holding a gun in her mouth. These are the people that you guys are sympathizing for. These are the people that you guys are mad at Trump for, because he's deporting these animals. They're animals. And you guys are trying to sympathize with them. Oh, he shouldn't deport them, this and that and the third. Like, I'm telling you, go live with them. Listen, I'm going to say something, because I can't continue on because it's getting me so upset. It's just getting me so upset. Listen, if you want to sympathize with criminals, murderers, and rapists, by all means, just go with them. We ain't going to miss you. Trust and believe, we ain't going to miss you. I voted for Trump. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is one of the authorities that he basically provided for the people who voted for him that he was going to accomplish the minute he hits office. And the minute he hit office, ICE got on the streets and are locating all these criminals. And by all means, accomplish what you guys are doing, because I want my streets, I want my neighborhoods, I want everybody's daughters and sisters and mothers to be safe and not be raped with a gun in their mouth. So if you guys want to sympathize, for those who want to sympathize with these criminals, please pack your bags and go with them. Go with them. This is Black Shy Guy. Make sure you leave the comments down below. What do you think? Who did you actually vote for? And what do you think about what ICE is doing with all of these garbage people? And I understand there are some people, unfortunately, that's going to get deported because they did come in illegally. They did come in illegally. And it's funny how a lot of people from the left are saying, well, who's going to clean our toilets? So you see them as garbage anyway, right? Because that's all they can do is clean your toilets and clean your bathrooms and mop your floors, right? You see them as garbage anyway. They can't accomplish something more, right? How about they leave the country, come in legally, this way they can get better jobs, better qualification jobs that can basically pay for their way of living, and not only mop floors for those people who don't want to pay other people a higher earning wage because they're legal. This is Black Shy Guy. As always, thank you for sitting at my table. I'm out of here. Peace!
Arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of homicidal maniac.